Oh my giddy Jehoshaphat! Doctor Who The Collection Season 7 has arrived, courtesy of the BBC, who incidentally sent this to me for free, but I don't get paid for unboxing it, which is fine by me because it leaves me able to say what I really think. Viewers of the channel might have noticed that I didn't make an announcement video about this. The announcement just came at a time when I couldn't make a video, which was a shame. So, because I haven't really looked at the cover properly, I'm going to just do that now for a moment, if you'll forgive me. I love the colours. Once again, Lee Binding's colours are just gorgeous, really gorgeous. I love the whole ball thing is really nice, gives it some nice depth, as is my want. Let's have a look at the villains who are clustered here. Now, yeah, Season 7 has 25 episodes, but each serial has so many episodes that there are only 4 serials. But this lends itself to a nice arrangement of just 4 villains here. So, and for a change, I actually know who they all are. There's all so often in these videos, there's one villain and I don't know the name. You know, it's like the circus bloke from season 25 or something. So I love season 25, don't get me wrong. So clockwise, Auton, Silurian. Oh God, what is the actual name of the Inferno creature? A primordial. Let me know in comments. I know you're going to drop a comment. The joy of this channel really is that I don't claim to know everything, but as a community, we do know everything. So Primord. Apologies if while I was trying to think of that, you sort of went down and dropped a comment and now I've said it anyway. And and then of course we have your actual ambassador of death. That's what that is. Unbelievable. Right, let's get this open. I'm probably going to do a jump cut now, so let's do this. There we go. Cellophane gone. Just like magic. Isn't that absolutely extraordinary? So let's have a look at the different sides of this. Obviously the spine is traditional. It's quite a thick spine. I don't think I need to get the measuring tape out. I don't think it threatens the thickest spines we've had so far in the collection range. Oh, look at that. Now, is that always the same as what's on the back? Let's have a look. I think it is, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Yes. Wow, they always feel so nice, these things. Just luxury through and through, aren't they? Yes, here we are, same image. I wouldn't say this is the most remarkable image we've ever had on the back of the box, but it's really nice. And I can't remember which serial this is aligned with. There's some kind of spacey whirlpool event. Which serial is this from? So, let's open this up. Oh, yes, there we go. That's the Doctor coming out of his beloved blue box for the first time, I think. Well, the Third Doctor anyway. And as usual, I'm going to make you wait. Yeah, I'm going to make you wait. And I'm going to make myself wait as well. So I'm tormenting you, but also me. So I think that's fine. There we go. So let's look at the discs. Now, usually the discs on these sets are not usually my favorite images because they tend to be very non-monstery, but this first disc is already showing signs of promise because here we have the Doctor and Liz Shaw with some Autons in the back. That's a nice little touch. Oh look, sneak peek, and there's another monster here. Wow. Let's have a look. Yes. There we go. Yes, the Silurian's pet. I haven't seen the Silurians for a long time, but I love Silurians. And to be honest, specifically, I love old school Silurians. So here we are, lovely big monster on a disc. Wow, this is like my prayers have been answered. This is so monstery. There we go, look. So we've got 2 discs for the Silurians. Loving that. Actually, how many discs have we got all in all? Oh, yeah, it looks like we've got seven discs. Okay, so Spearhead from Space has only 1 disc. And of course, it's worth mentioning that Spearhead from Space, this is not its Blu-ray debut. It has had a Blu-ray release before, but no doubt with far fewer extras because these sets are always packed. Love that. That's classic Silurian action, isn't it? Yeah. Now, look at the ambassadors. Look at the ambassadors. Lovely. You know what? I don't know the last time I actually watched Ambassadors of Death. That was a long time ago. I've got a lot of watching to do. And actually, hold on, how many Silurians, ambassadors? Oh, there's only 1 disc for Ambassadors of Death. Okay, given that it's got like 7 episodes, or is it 6? No, I think it's 7. I can't remember now. One of the 2. I would have thought that would need another disc. Although I suppose each disc can hold so much stuff. That's a really good one, isn't it? Yeah, I'm loving these. These are actually my favorite, could be my favorite disc images from all the sets yet. And of course, they had to go and ruin it with this one. But to be fair, there were 2 discs for Inferno, and so I think it's fine for one of them to be Monsters and the other one to be alternative Brigadier and alternative. Who is that person? I can't remember now. Sorry about that. Let me know in comments. And then we have the bonus disc here with a bit of Venusian Aikido being practiced here. Is that what's going on? Yeah, why's the Doctor doing that? Now, what is the image under here? That is the question. One time I forgot to lift this disc up and there was an outcry in the comments on one of the box sets, and I had to kind of do a supplementary video to fix the outrage, which was very understandable. Aha, classic. That's what you want, isn't it? I always think there's something a bit demonic about this picture. Do you? Yeah, it's vaguely unsettling. But you know, the Doctor Who title sequence is kind of unsettling, isn't it? In its own right. Incidentally, I'm doing this. You've never seen this table before. This is a new Lego table that I bought for my young twins to build Lego on. So there's Lego just out of shot here. Yeah, they make the most amazing things. Right, let's open this up. What's inside here then? Oh yeah. Oh wow, I can already see that this interior is a bit special. TARDIS interior. And we've got Silurians. Lovely. Loving that. Okay, here we go then. Right, the exciting products from Doctor Who. We can just pop that to one side. Exciting though it is. And let's have a look inside this TARDIS. Yeah. Wow. That is such a kind of, I don't know, how would you describe this TARDIS? So 70s. Right down to the early television there. That is quite remarkable. And I've got to be honest with you, I can't remember seeing this on screen. I think that shows how long it's been since I watched some of these serials. And that's why it's nice when a box set like this comes along, and it gives you not that you need an excuse to watch Doctor Who, but it kind of helps you zero in on one particular segment of it. Okay, so I haven't really kind of drilled down into what exactly is on this set. So let's have a look. As usual, these lovely booklets are very glossy and they're full of production notes. That's the main difference really between the standard edition of these sets. Are the standard editions still coming out? I'm not 100% sure on that. Anyway, Spearhead from Space. Let me take my glasses off so I can read this like a doddering old fool. So, 2 audio commentaries, archive. As always, I really wish that there was some kind of icon to tell us what's brand new. I wish there was just a simple icon to tell us what the new stuff is. Anyway, making of documentary, Behind the Sofa. Actually, we know Behind the Sofa is new, and there's a nice selection of people here. Jeffrey Beavers is one of the people on the sofa. The man with the demon voice. Lovely. A look at the life and career of the Third Doctor from black and white to colour. Title sequence tests. Bernard Lodge's new title sequence. I once went to Bernard Lodge's house to interview him. That was a pleasure. Somewhere in Sussex, somewhere kind of near me it was. Yeah. Blu-ray restoration, commentary featurette, audio archive, PDF archive. Yeah, looks pretty good. Looks like a standard set of features. You'd think with something as kind of pivotal as Spearhead from Space, there might have been more scope for more, but actually maybe on the bonus disc there is more stuff. Yes, that's lovely, isn't it? That's a lovely image. Love that. Yeah, really nice. And of course, this was the first Doctor Who serial in colour. And it's almost like the really vivid colours of this kind of really emphasise that. That's an interesting choice. I like that. Interesting. Oh, there's, what's his name? Sherwin or something like that? It's probably nothing like, it is Sherwin. No, it isn't. The director is called Sherwin. Oh my good God. Jason Arnopp's unrivaled, unparalleled Doctor Who knowledge. That's what you come to this channel for, isn't it? To get the facts. Yeah. Nah, this channel has always been about passion, really. To be honest with you, I kind of narrowed it down to Doctor Who stuff alone. And then I recently thought, actually, I think the heart of this is what it began as a variety channel. So you'll probably see some other stuff popping up on this whenever I'm able to make a video. At the moment, my main focus is working on the platform Skool, S-K-O-O-L, where I help other creators package their communities to turn more traffic into clients. And if you're on Skool or you want to explore getting on Skool, check out the video description. So, Doctor Who and the Silurians. We have an audio commentary from 2007, isolated music score, infotext. I like a bit of infotext. Yeah. Design featurette, exploring the difficulties in building cave environments in the studio, plus a look at some new techniques employed for this serial. Locations featurette, what lies beneath, exploring the cultural and political influences on this serial. Malcolm Hulke, featuring Hulk's adaptations, 4 Target books. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, love, as you know, as long-time viewers of the channel will know, I love Target books. And by the way, the last video I put out is like a 90-minute Target trance with just, I put so many hours of work into it and about 300 people watched it, which is fine actually, especially when someone commented to say they just absolutely loved it. That's what I made it for really. But check that out. Actually, you know what? I'll put it on screen at the end of this one. And maybe you might fancy it. DVD restoration featurette. Clean opening and closing titles, BBC trails and continuities. Yeah, all that stuff. Okay, so disc 3, The Cave Monsters. A 90-minute movie edition of the Silurians exclusive to Blu Ray. Now that's interesting. So that's not a... Is that a Ben Cook special? A Benjamin Cook edit? I don't think it is it? Well, he might have done it. I don't know. But, you know, I think this kind of stuff is always interesting to me. You know, just making something new out of familiar material, as long as it remains optional, is always exciting. What do you think about that? Are you excited about this? What are you most excited about in this set? Down in comments, speak your brains. A Nicholas Courtney biography, lovely. Looking for Mac, a documentary exploring the life of writer Malcolm Hulke. So is that Toby Hadoke? Yeah, searching for... Well, not literally trying to find Malcolm, but sort of exploring his life, yeah. Okay, so, nice picture. Oh, yeah. Now, that's really nice. Love that. Look at that. Look at that vivid orange. Yes. Brilliant stuff. Now, do you read these production notes? Because, as I've said before, and it's my fault, it's not any reflection on the notes themselves. Absolutely not. But I think probably because the booklets just sit inside the boxes, I just forget about the booklet. You know, this stuff would be really interesting to read. I should really, whenever I just watch something, I should get into reading these notes. But tell me if you read these notes. Oh, yeah, that's lovely. Wow. I love it. I'm getting the sense that maybe because there are 4 serials in this set, Lee Binding, and this is Lee doing these internal things, isn't it? I'm sure it is. Just had the time to kind of do a special image for each of the 4 things. That's the impression I'm getting, and they're very special. Okay, audio commentary from 2009. These are all kind of archived, which is understandable when you get to this era, you know, a 70s story. Monster Masterclass with director Michael Ferguson. Trails and continuity. There we go. Now, there isn't a second disc for this. So, I mean, we've got Behind the Sofa. What else is new with this? Feels like Ambassadors has been slightly shortchanged. You know, I don't remember being sort of crazy about this story, but I kind of would have expected perhaps a bit more to go along with it. But again, there may be more on the... Oh, actually, hold on. For Inferno, it says discs 5, 6, and 7. Wow, Inferno is really getting featured. Although I can understand why, because it's a banger of a story, isn't it? It's a real sort of horror story, isn't it? Extended episode. Watch the story as transmitted or with a deleted scene from episode 5 reinstated. Nice. Audio commentary archive from 2005. Making of. Yeah, that looks like it must, yeah, obviously an archive. Sadly, we can tell that it's archived just by the people who are very sadly no longer with us there. Behind the Sofa. Nice. Deleted scene. That's... Oh, I see. That's interesting. A deleted scene featuring a radio presenter voiced by John Pertwee. It was felt the voice was too obviously Pertwee, so the scene was deleted. The Pertwee Years intro. Oh, yeah. I've still got that VHS tape, I think, the Pertwee Years. Okay, let's not miss this second column. So, a 90-minute movie omnibus version of the story exclusive to Blu Ray. So again, Inferno has got the omnibus treatment as well. Now, this is clever. Isn't this clever? So this is part 1 of the of the Unit family sort of documentary series, and part 2 has already been out on the season 10 box set. So that actually, does that make sense? Actually, it does kind of make sense in the sense that 7 is before 10. Yeah. Oh yeah, nothing gets past me. I am the master of maths. Caroline John documentary, lovely. Tributes the actor who played Liz Shaw. Stunts documentary, lovely. I imagine that's archive, is it? Visual effects featurette, yes. Model filming. SD episode, standard definition. Wow. Okay, so standard versions of the episode used for DVD release, converted to PAL from the only existing NTSC color tapes. Okay, so that's kind of like American DVD releases that are spoken about on the back of the cover there. Right. Disc 7. Aha, in conversation, John Levine chats to Matthew Sweet. And I'd imagine that this conversation takes in things like Ambassadors of Death that may at first glance, and indeed at second and third glances, seem to have been underserved a little bit by this set. But I'm sure there's other stuff. Terror of the Suburbs. Yes, a look at how the production team brought Doctor Who back down to Earth. Doctor Who Escape Room. How will Team Third Doctor fare in our fiendish escape room? Lucky 13, how the science of the day influenced Doctor Who. Season 7 Blu Ray trailer, Panopticon archive. That was a nice trailer, actually. It was a kind of, the trailers seem to have moved away from the spending, or appearing to spend, a lot of money on like a spectacular actual episode of Doctor Who, and kind of boiled themselves down a bit. Hopefully that's not a reflection of the sales of the sets. Panopticon archive, lovely. Studio clocks, a compilation of studio countdown clocks. I tell you, never let it be said that these sets do not drill down into the minutiae of Doctor Who. Oh, we have a lovely image coming up on the right-hand side. I'm going to hide it from you. I can't properly see it myself because I'm recording with my phone and my phone is in the way. So let's look at it together. Are you ready? Oh, yeah. That is gorgeous. I love that lava orange. That is so cool. Really cool. Yeah, these images are great. That looks like, that kind of reminds me, I think with the sort of the dynamic lines and the dots, look, it's a bit, there's a hint of Chris Achilleos, isn't there? That kind of composition, like it could be a Target. That would make a lovely Target, alternative Target book edition, wouldn't it? Of a Target cover. There we go. So, is she the alternative Liz Shaw then? I think she is. For some reason, my face recognition isn't the best. If someone kind of has a different hairstyle or a beard or something, obviously not the case in Liz's case, then sometimes I can't recognize them. So that's my excuse. And I'm sticking to it. Who is he? I've no idea. Who are any of those gentlemen? Oh, look, there's Jago, or is it Lightfoot? Don't worry, I know that Christopher Benjamin there in the middle is not really playing Jago or Lightfoot in that particular instance. Oh, yeah. Look, there's a Primord. Hello there. How you doing? You got any chips? That was live footage of a Primord begging for food. Sad times when a Primord has to do that. Yeah. Design and illustration, Lee Binding. That's just confirmed that throughout. Loving it, loving it. And Pete McTeague is still doing the notes. We love that. We love that. Absolutely marvellous. Interview quotes from Doctor Who magazine. Marvellous. Oh, hold on a minute. That's nice. That's a nice way to sign out, isn't it? With a dinosaur type thing. Cool. Well, let me know what you think of the interior of this set as I've displayed it to you. Are you even more excited now than when you started watching this video? Tell me down below. And on this screen, I'll put a couple of things. I'll put my Target Trance video kind of here, and here I'll put a video in which Stephen Moffat and Mark Gatiss talk about the John Pertwee era. This is from a couple of years ago, but if you haven't seen it, you might enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching this. It's been lovely to reconnect with you, and don't forget to embrace your obsession.